Today we're going to do a review of the S&B hot air intake, or cold air intake, however you want to put it in the comments. Quick caveat, our hood struts just went out and we have a bin holding the hood up, so I'm aware. This truck had a K&N Blackhawk on it prior. We're going to talk about that because that was a rather poor product. I do believe the S&B is superior in just about every way. I pay for these products out of my own money. I am not sponsored to say this. This is my own review, so please take it for what it is. This is a 2015 Power Stroke. This kit will fit 2011 to 2016s. They also have a different kit for the 17 plus trucks. Please excuse the noise in the background. So this air filter is obviously massive and it fits like a glove. There is no contact anywhere and it's actually flat on the bottom down there. Once again, it comes close in a couple areas, but it doesn't make contact. The K&N did make contact here and also rubbed on the AC charge tube. Another thing I really like about the S&B over the K&N is the fitment of the mass airflow sensor. The K&N was a really poor fit, and this one comes with this little felt grommet that really helps it seal. Also, the restriction gauge for the K&N, it relocates it from the factory air box to behind the sensor, and it's a really poor fit on the K&N. I don't know why they did that. It just seems to complicate things and make for another failure point. I think that's why my K&N was so crappy. It just performed really poor. It performed worse than stock. I don't think it was an airflow issue. I honestly think that it was allowing air either around the sensor or where that point was tapped in. So once again, the K&N pretty much just failed all the way around. One thing about the S&B, I don't have it on this one. I am going to install it. They come with a little piece. It's almost like some felt tape that goes around here to keep it from rubbing. The K&N did not come with that. Also, the K&N comes with a zip tie to basically tie your cooling line out of the way. The S&B does come with not only the hardware, a bolt to go in there, but also a bracket to hold this up out of the way. I've got to get it on there. I just haven't at this time. Sound. Everybody's going to want to know about sound. These trucks do not make a lot of noise with the factory turbo on them. If you go to a milled turbo housing or an aftermarket turbo, yes, absolutely. But the stock turbos, not so much. You can only get so much noise out of an intake on these. And the K&N, the performance was definitely worse than stock. The S&B, I would say, is on par with the factory. Maybe slightly more responsive, and yes, you do hear the turbo more with the open air filter, especially at low RPMs, especially starting out on hills. It's definitely not overly intrusive. You're not going to get the same sound that you would out of a fixed geometry turbo, but it is noticeable. If you're going for sound, then the open air filter is about as good as you're going to get. The K&N, of course, does have the box on it. We ran the K&N with the box on and with the box off. It didn't seem to matter anyway. Either way, these are definitely air-to-water intercooled, so they're very efficient. So there's some debate there whether having the open air filter really makes that big of a difference, because once it goes to the turbo and gets compressed and goes into the air-to-water intercooler, it's going to do a pretty darn good job at bringing those charge air temperatures back down anyway. Overall, really happy with this product. It is $60, $70 cheaper than the K&N Blackhawk. It fits better. It functions better. It looks better in my opinion. There is an air diffuser right here inside that necks down a little bit. I'm not sure if they did that to reduce sound or if it is to basically help with diffusing around the airflow sensor. Whatever they did, it works. And this is the type of detail they include. You line up these two marks when you're installing your filter. S&B really has thought of just about everything, and that's because it's flat on the bottom to get that little bit extra clearance. The bracket for this is massive. It is much better. On my phone's going to kind of get squirrely on me, but you can see the bracket right there, the black with the bolt in it. That thing is thick. much better. And I mean, this filter, it doesn't really move. I'm a big guy, it doesn't really shake that much. Hardware, the boots, everything were absolutely perfect. It came with everything. There was no reusing anything from the old intake. You didn't have to reuse your screws, you didn't have to reuse your clamps, you didn't have to reuse your boots. Everything except for the sensor itself, of course, is brand new. It also fully removes that lower box. Unlike the K&N, it does not rely on that box down there. It comes with its own bracket. So S&B, great job, great product. K&N, you guys gotta step up your game. I mean, I'm sorry, I'll do a separate, I'll put that intake back on at some point and do a review just on the Blackhawk. I'm gonna put it on just to do the review and then take it off, just so I can show how bad that fit. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope to do more. We're doing some Bilstein shocks on this truck, a Bilstein steering stabilizer. We've got some tires to pick out and a couple other things coming really soon. We're working on some self-help videos as well. So I hope this helps a few of you guys out. Have a wonderful day. Be safe. If you like this, make sure you like it, drop a comment, subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time.